Got vision and destiny. Add elemental, that's chemistry. All those heroes, that's infinity. It's endgame.
Yugi peoples, welcome to the test hand and combo video for my more Omni hero-ish version of Cosmos Neos. This version is not with pure E heroes, so it doesn't require a lot of the spells. You know, you're using your Vision hero package to gain and your Destiny hero package to gain access to wake up your elemental hero, and DPE, who you use to pop wake up your elemental hero, special summon Spirit of Neos to grab your Neos fusion. And yep, that's pretty much how you do this version of the deck. I like this one a little bit better. The combo lines are a whole lot more easily seen. You don't have to big brain think it out in order to get there. Y'all saw my last combo video, that final hand right there. It's like we got there, but it requires some big brain thought and stuff, you know, in order to get that out there and to be able to Cosmo Neos Lock my opponent. And like I said, this one's a whole lot more straightforward, especially if you're used to playing Omni Hero. Then, you know, it'll be you know, it's just cake. You know, the sequencing of doing things is a little bit different with this version of the deck. So yeah, let's see if we can go 5 for 5 with this version of the deck. Only thing that's gonna, well, we already got the Neos. This hand looks horrible. This is a very, very bad hand, but we'll be able to do it. So Stratos, and that was one of the things I was saying about this, is like, you know, we didn't draw any of those power spells to be able to do anything, but we're perfectly fine because this version does include Ferris. So we'll summon out Stratos, use Ferris, discard, go ahead and special, then put our other increase into our spell and trap cards on, increase, tribute to special summon out our other Vion from deck, summon out Vion effect, use Vion effect to go ahead and send our Shadow Mist. We can use Shadow Mist effect to go ahead and grab our, what do we want to grab here? Or would it be better if I just went ahead and sent the Mally here? I think it might have been better if I went ahead and sent the Mally instead, right? Because it doesn't really matter if I add off of it. Sasha, baby, please. All right, and then we special summon this guy out, banish to go ahead and add our Polymerization from deck to hand. And then we will link these two guys off into our Crosskeeper, use Crosskeeper effect to special summon Mally, then we'll tribute it off. Here you can either add the Denier, or you can add the Liquid Soldier. So, you know, it's a choice, whichever one is better for you, but for the sake of the video, we'll just go ahead and do the Liquid Soldier play here. So we'll go ahead and add that, then we will link these two off into our Wonder Driver here. Go ahead and special summon out Wonder Driver, and then we'll activate this Polymerization using these two guys right here to special summon out our Infernal Rage. Use the effects. We'll draw 2, discard 1, as well as grab the favorite contact, and then we'll also be able to set this Polymerization here. Then we will tribute this guy off for our Sunrise. Use Sunrise effect to go ahead and grab our Miracle Fusion. Then we will banish our Mally here to special summon out our other Mally from deck. And special summon this guy out. Use the Polymerization we set with Wonder Driver to go ahead and make our DPE. Then use Miracle Fusion. Banish 2 different ones. We'll banish this guy and this guy. Go ahead and banish those 2 to make wake up your elemental hero. Then we'll use DPE, pop the 2 of them, use his effect to special summon out your Spirit of Neos. Use Spirit of Neos effect to grab Neos Fusion, activate Neos Fusion, send in this guy and the other guy. Where's the, oh, actually, before you activate Neos Fusion, Hold on. Now at this point right here, actually, because you can't special summon anymore after you Neos Fusion, right here you have to go ahead and link these two into your Infernal Devicer to go ahead and grab your other one of these. Since we have the Panther in hand, we just have to grab the black mode, the the grand mode by revealing the Nebula Neos, and then you'll activate the Neos Fusion. Sorry about that, because you can't special summon anymore after that. So you'll do these two, and then depending on if you want a monster that'll stay on the board, you can bring out your Brave Neos, and then if you don't care about the monster staying on the board, you can bring out your Aqua Neos, and you'll be able to discard, you know, your Grand Mole or something, take a card out of your opponent's hand, and then of course this will get shuffled back during the end phase, but then during, you know, draw phase or whatever, you go ahead and flip this up, shuffle these guys back to Cosmos Neos. Cosmo Neos, lock your opponent out of activations and such, and then in the standby phase, special summon back out your DPE. So, yep. And that is test hand number 1. Like I said, the combo line and stuff with this is basically, you know, the Omni Hero line, just with a little bit, with different choices and stuff that you would special summon with your Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, and, you know, not saving your Shadow Mist until the end. All right, so that was test hand number 1. We'll go ahead and jump into test hand number 2 here. Go ahead and get some PAL shuffling. Okay. All right, thank you. So while she fixes that, we'll go ahead and do this PAL shuffle here and get into our second test hand. See if we can go 5 for 5 just like we did with the pure E-Hero version. Which, you know, just my luck, I like this one version better, but we'll end up drawing like a card that had a hand that has like no heroes or something in it. Then we'll shuffle it up, give it a cut, and draw our 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very solid, easy hand here. We got Ferris, we got Rhoda. So yeah, we'll just go ahead, Rhoda here for Stratos effect to go ahead and add Mally. Then we'll be able to Ferris into, we'll go ahead and Ferris there and go increase tribute special, Vion effects and Shadow Mist effect to add our, and just go ahead and add our vanilla Neos here. It doesn't really matter which one we add, and then banish so that we can add our other polymerization. It does have 2 polys inside of this version. Well, inside of this build, I mean, it's not necessary to have 2 polys off inside of there, but link these 2 into Crosskeeper special summon out, and then like I said here, you know, it's a choice up to you. You can add Denier, or you can add Liquid Soldier, which, you know, pretty much most of the time we're just gonna always add our Liquid Soldier here. Then you want to link these 2 into your, you can go ahead and link them into your Wonder Driver. Then go polymerization, these 2 into your Infernal Rage. Then get all your effects, Infernal Rage, and all that stuff. Grab your favorite contact, set your polymerization, draw your 2, discard 1, tribute off into Sunrise effect to grab Miracle Fusion. Then we got that. Now you'll go ahead and banish that Mally to special summon out Mally to your field. Summon Mally out to your field. Then you can activate polymerization. It's these guys here into DPE. And also one of the other things you could do here, like we have the instant contact, so we could instant contact out this guy, get a card out of our opponent's hand, which actually we might end up doing here, but like I said, it's not one of those things that's like completely necessary. So we poly it into this, go Miracle Fusion, do this along with this one to go ahead and bring out our wake up. Then you can go DPE, pop, special summon out the Spirit of Neos. Use Spirit of Neos effect. One of the other things you could do here also, instead of grabbing, well, because we have the instant contact in hand, one of the things you could do, instead of actually like grabbing the Neos fusion, if you wanted to, you could actually grab the end shuffle here, and I'll show you what we would do if we grab the end shuffle. So if you grab the end shuffle here, oh shoot, we use the Miracle Fusion. That's how we special summon this out there onto the board. All right, so now you have this out here on the board, and this is only because we also have the, oh, actually, I think I messed up because we banished the Vanilla Neo. So yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, we banished the Vanilla Neo, so we actually wouldn't get the effect, but we probably should have did it earlier. But what I was gonna do, like, since we had, before we banished this for the Miracle Fusion, we could have left him off inside of there and banished like him, and we could have just did like, you know, Stratos and, you know, just whatever fusion, whatever other warrior you wanted instead of the Vanilla Neos. Let's go ahead and do that just so I can show y'all this, because I didn't think about it ahead of time. But we'll go ahead and do that one, and we'll do I don't know, Stratos. We'll do him and Stratos to bring out Wake Up instead. All right, so now, like I said, with him, instead of actually grabbing the Neos Fusion this time, we could grab the End Shuffle. And then what you'll do is you can go Instant Contact to bring this out. And then since we have the Vanilla Neos inside of the graveyard, he can get his effect. And you can discard this Ferris or whatever other card you happen to have in hand to get a card out of their hand. And then link these two, because they are two hero monsters, link them into your Infernal Devicer. Use Infernal Devicer, reveal Nebula Neos, and then add your Grand Mole, add your Panther. And then you can end shuffle. Can you? Yeah, end shuffle. Shuffle this off in there to special summon a Neospatian from your deck. So you can special summon out the Aqua Dolphin, and you can use his effect, discard the Grand Mole to whatchamacallit, to take a card out of your opponent's hand. And then still during the set this, and during your opponent's draw phase, flip it up, shuffle these guys back. 2, 3, 4. Shuffle these back. Oop. Special summon out your Cosmo Neos, and during a standby, bring back your DPE. So now you Cosmo Neos locked your opponent. You took 2 cards out of their hand as also, and you know you still got it done. Still got your DPE as well also. But that's just another option instead of just adding, because of the combination of cards that we had inside of our hand. You could do that instead of just adding the Neos Fusion if you want to be a little cheeky. Get a little hand loop in here and there. Not completely necessary because your opponent's not going to have a hand anyway, but that would be test hand number 2 right there. And setup's kind of damaged here. We'll go ahead and fix that a little bit. It's okay, baby. Just leave it. All right, set that back up there. Things. All right. So yeah. Go ahead and go into test hand number 3. Go ahead and get some power shuffle in, because we know all those Neospatians will be together since we just shuffled them all in together with favorite contact. We'll draw a hand with Neos and all 3 of the Neospatians that were right next to him. And we definitely don't want that to happen. So get a power shuffle, shuffle it up, go into our 3rd test hand. And hopefully we don't draw like all going second cards or something like that. Go ahead and, well, because I didn't grab half of it there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and this time we opened up with a bunch of the Neospacians and stuff, but it didn't really matter because, you know, we still have Stratos and Ferris. So actually, I feel like this one could be a little bit, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but we'll go ahead and do that. Ferris, discard Mally effect, increase, tribute, special, Vion dump, Shadow Mist add, banish to add polymerization. I guess like the big difference with this deck is that we don't have to actually make, or with this line here is that we don't have to make Inferno Divisor because we already have like all the Neospacians and such that we need. We'll go Cross Keeper here, or Cross Crusader. Have I been calling him Cross Keeper the whole video? I feel like I probably have. Special tribute to add. Go ahead and add our Liquid Soldier. Then link these two into our Wonder Driver. Polymerization, these two, Inferno Divisor, or Infernal Rage, to draw 2, add our favorite contact. We'll have to discard a card and reset our polymerization. Then tribute off for Sunrise. Sunrise effect to grab Miracle Fusion, and then banish Mally to special summon Mally out to the board. Special summon Mally out to the board here. Then polymerization, stem to make DPE. And then we have Miracle Fusion here. No, we have to get to the, I mean, we could still make him. I'm trying to think, is there a way that we could do something crazy here? But I don't know. It's probably not worth the effort of mine and stuff that we need in order to make it happen. But for right now, we'll do this one, and I'll do or let's do Cross Keeper. Let's go ahead and do these two real quick, and then we'll special summon out Wake Up. We'll use these DPE's effect again to pop them, to special summon out our Spirit of Neos. Then Spirit of Neos effect, like, because we can still link that off to make the other guy, I was thinking like we could go in shuffle here. Actually, we could go instant contact here and be able to get a card out of our opponent's hand, because we only need to add the whatchamacallit guy. So, you know, you can go instant contact here, or you could go Neos Fusion, or you could go in shuffle, or any of them. And then you could go ahead and special summon out this guy with this one, because we grabbed our instant contact. Yep, grab our instant contact. You can pitch, I guess like dolphin for dolphin, and then you can link these two off into Inferno Divisor, reveal Nebula Neos right there, and that allows you to grab these two. You can just go ahead and grab these two right there, and then set your favorite contact. And you also have DPE in your graveyard, of course, and then you'll be able to lock your opponent out of the game right there. I'll just go ahead and, where's the other guy at? Since we remember to leave him inside of the graveyard this time, but shuffle those 4 off inside of there, and yep, you also still have, you know, a couple cards in hand because you drew off a Liquid Soldier and such. But yeah, as you can see, the combo line with this one, it doesn't require a lot of thinking, thought process. I say like the main area where you can mess up with this is like dealing with Mally and Wonder Driver. You have to be, you know, kind of careful with the timing and don't just like bring them out without recklessly thinking, because then you lose, you know, that polymerization, or you end up losing the level 8 or higher hero monster that you need in order to make DPE. So just be careful with, you know, the way you use those two cards, because it would be nice to go ahead and special summon out the Mally early so that you don't draw it off of the Liquid Soldier effect. But then at the same time, it could also keep you from, you know, being able to make Wonder Driver correctly, or, you know, just something like that. So, you know, just beware of that little thing, because I did make that play mistake a couple times when I first started playing the deck, because it's just like you want to do it just like almost how you do it with Omni Hero, except this one's not as forgiving as Omni Hero would be, because with this one you need like very, very specific cards in order to do your thing. So yeah, that was test hand number 3 right there. 2 more to go, and we'll see if we're able to, you know, go 5 for 5 just like we did with the pure Neos version of the deck. Sorry for the view, you know, things got a little misconstrued there. But, you know, the main purpose of the video is the combo. So we'll look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this probably killed us. This is not good at all. This is a horrible combination of cards. We opened up like almost all the one-ofs. We opened them up, and I don't think there's just nothing we can do with this. At least I don't think there's anything we could do with this. I guess we could at least like see what it does, because if we go instant contact here, we could bring out Marine Dolphin here, because he's a warrior. Yeah, but if we do that, we also can't do Cross Keeper at any point if we decided to go that route. I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can do with this. Even if we went, you know, Aqua Dolphin here, we're not going to be able to do anything because we need to normal summon this guy out. And if we normal summon this guy out, we could link those two, but then we have 2 monsters with the same attribute inside of there. So no, not those 2. If we go where's the other guy out? We go Magma Neos here. We could kind of do something, because we could normal summon this, and then what would be the best thing to do to link them off into who? We can't go Crosskeeper. We don't have that. So I guess the best thing to do would probably be like Wonder Driver or something, right? Let's see. Actually, if we went Inferno Devicer, then we would give ourselves a better chance to go and see what would happen. This is back over here inside our extra deck. Sorry I'm thinking this out, but I was just like, if this actually happened to be in a tournament, like what would I do? So we can't go Crosskeeper there. The best chance to give ourselves a chance at winning here is like between these 2, but I could always make Wonder Driver again, right? I think. But here's like the thing, if we did this and we added one of those being the Neos, if we added like the Neos and the Dolphin to try to give us a chance to draw into affairs when we go Miracle Fusion here, and we go Miracle Fusion and make the Infernal Rage to grab our favorite contact and such, and then it would just kind of depend on what we drew off of the Liquid Soldier to give ourselves a chance to play. But yeah, you know, but that's just one of the things that happens with playing heroes sometimes is, you know, or just playing Yu-Gi-Oh in general. You'll have those hands where you draw like the incorrect amount of engine and going second cards, or the wrong engine cards with going second cards, and yeah, it just kind of happens. So unfortunately, because of that, we're actually gonna get beat out by the pure E-Hero version of the deck, and yeah, we'll still go ahead and do the 5th and final test hand. But sorry about that last hand right there, but like, you know, as a hero player, it's like I was trying to think of like best case scenario to give myself a chance to figure my way out of that thing. But you know, I didn't show like the randomness of what we would have drawn and what we would have did and all that stuff, just because like it'll be different every single time, since we were relying on, you know, luck of the draw at that point. But I feel like the best way to have given ourselves a chance to win would have been to go let me see, what were we trying to access? We could have still did Shiny Neos Wingman, I think. So I guess like the best option would have been to go Wonder Driver there, and then, you know, Miracle Fusion, get the Miracle Fusion back, and then see what we drew off of the Liquid Soldier. Because like if we get Ferris, then we can link off into Infernal Devicer and grab Neos and, you know, Dolphin or something like that, and, you know, just went from there and at least set up like a Shining Neos play, or maybe could have also got DPE out there on the board. So yeah, we just would have been missing like a Plasma or a Dark Law. But you know, like I said, it would have depended on the randomness of what we drew there, so I didn't want to like make y'all sit through that. But you know, my hero brain was thinking and cooking, trying to give myself the best chance to be able to do something with my inboard there. But yeah, we just wasn't doing it with that. And you know, I feel like, you know, the pure E-Hero deck would win out in this little test hand and combo video, because you know that version has protagonist powers, since it's just, you know, straight up E-Heroes, just like Jaden. So yeah, it's a little bit unfair. It's a little bit unfair there, since this is, you know, an Omni hero build, and it uses heroes from other people's deck instead of just Jaden's. So all right, we'll go ahead and do this last and final test hand here. Hopefully we don't draw. Oh my god, it's looking just like last time. It was pretty close. It was about to be like almost like the same thing last time. But we'll go ahead and hero lives here for Stratos. Use Stratos effect. We can go ahead and you know, it's up to you how you want to do it. I guess like the easiest way to do it would be to just grab Mally here. Then we could Ferris into Mally. Ferris to do increase effect, tribute to special, Fion, send Shadow Miss. And you know, I'm pretty sure y'all are probably tired of seeing this one. This is basically the same combo over and over with the E-Hero version of it. You know, it's like have to find the routes, because there's so many different ways and routes, and your hands are so crazy. It's like you're probably not gonna do it the same way every single time. But with this deck, you know, it's with this version, it's pretty much kind of like the same thing. Like for if you're just wanting to start off playing Cosmo Neos and you're not used to playing like the in shuffle, engage Neo space and all that stuff and everything, then this is the version that you would probably want to try out. It's a little bit I guess like newbie Cosmo Neos player friendly. So summon this out. The Mally tribute to add, since we have a normal summon here, you can go ahead and add Stratos to go ahead and search out your Liquid Soldier here. And you can link these two. This is like one of the situations where you actually could go to deck 10 first. So because you did have the hero live, so I would advise doing that first. That way you don't draw into the Neospacians with your Liquid Soldier effect. So you can go ahead and grab these two by revealing Nebula Neos, then link these two guys off into your Wonder Driver here. I banished the Ferris, but I forgot to add the polymerization from my hand. So there was the polymerization added off of when I banished this, but there's that. Fuse these two guys into our Infernal Rage. Just make sure to special summon him into the Wonder Drive. Well, I guess he doesn't specifically have to go there, but your card that you summon off of him would need to go there. So then that does that. Tribute him all. Special summon out Sunrise effect to grab the Miracle Fusion. Then banish to special summon out Mally. Banish to summon out melee. Melee there. Then flip that poly. Use those two into DPE. Then Miracle here. I mean, and then like one of the things about this is like if you really just want to get that get a card out of your opponent's hand, just always remember to leave this one inside the grave. Usually we do that one because of you know, it's gonna get put back anyway as another resource, but you can use that to special summon out your wake up. And you know, like I said, like one of the things, because we use cross crusader this time. Actually, yeah, that other time we special summoned out the dolphin. We probably couldn't have done that. So yeah, forget that whole thing. Just don't in shuffle. Just go ahead and grab your Neos fusion. Just grab your Neos fusion, all right? Yeah, because he's a Neospatian. He doesn't count as a hero. So with the use of Cross Crusader, we wouldn't have been able to get that discard out of your opponent's hand. So it's kind of like pointless to do that. Oh, shoot, I skipped a whole. But pop these two. Make your Spirit of Neos effect. Grab Neos fusion. Send your Dolphin. Send your Neos. Bring out whichever one you prefer. Like I said, this one's usually probably like the better one because, you know, you can actually like make these do something. But if you care about a monster staying out there on the board, then you go Brave Neos. Also, like one of the things that I like about this is that if like say your opponent that's like playing trap cards that has, you know, something that's going to allow them to, or is able to set cards that's going to allow them to play on your turn, you actually do have like the Neos fusion inside of here to protect your fusion monsters and such too, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, we end up going 4 for 5 there. We had that hand number 4 that was, you know, not the correct engine card. I think we drew like 2 engine cards, but they weren't like, you know, what we needed in order to be able to make the deck go, to make it go combo. And we drew a bunch of going second cards there, which, you know, could happen with any deck. But at the end of the day, the pure Neos deck ends up winning. The pure E-Hero deck version of the deck ends up winning, going 5 for 5 in the previous video, while this one's going to go 4 for 5. But, you know, matter of preference, whichever build you like more, let me know what y'all think, which one would be more consistent. Like somebody did ask a question, which version of the deck do I feel like plays through hand traps better? I feel like this version would play through hand traps better because it's more of a hybrid build. You know, you don't have to worry about getting, well, I mean, you still have to worry about getting hand trapped, but you know, your opponent, I guess, like, how do you say, like, depending on where they hit it at and stuff, you'll still have, you know, access to some of the other stuff, just depending on how it goes. You know, it's always hard to, you know, to predict where your opponent's going to hand trap you and such. But, yeah, so appreciate everybody for staying a while to listen. Let me know what y'all think, and I will catch you on the next video.
My wingman, he come through, he level up, he go cool, he's shining out and popping to over 9K. That's a breakthrough. We on top now. Here's a look at our world.